Hello, everyone. I usually get a hug from my man before my show, and I forgot until just that moment. So, anyways, got my hug. So, hello, welcome back to the Carmela Show, the aftermath of being cured by cannabis. This is my talk 42. I was pretty sure I had to like double check and look because I've been off for a little bit. So, it's like talk 42, right? Yeah. So, yeah, talk 42. And this one I'm calling Busy Because I Can. So exciting. So, anyways, we are going to start with our owl strain of the day like we normally do. So, today we have, oh yeah, and I found this outside because he's got his 4 amazing little plants. But yeah, it's a little wilted now, but it was so cute and beautiful and fan leafed. But anyway, so cute. My little leaves. And our little bunny actually likes eating the leaves. It's so cute. Yeah, she's adorable. Okay, so our owl strain of the day is called Ghost Train Haze. So that's very exciting. So yeah, I hope you guys all have been having a good couple of weeks. I've been off for a couple of weeks, I know, and away for a little bit. Been super busy, but so that's why my show is titled that. So that's awesome. But yeah, I need my phone for this. Did you peek over?
No.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
Do you want my laptop? It's up there.
No,
It's already on Facebook.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'll get to my outfit in a bit, but yeah, we'll get there. I want to smoke this. Okay, so.
So pretty.
Thanks, baby. It's throwing me off. Okay, so Ghost Train Haze, and it is. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah. Okay. It's been a couple weeks. Oh my gosh. Calm. So Ghost Train Haze, feelings are focused, energetic, and uplifted. The negatives are anxious, dizzy, dry mouth. Helps with depression, stress, and anxiety. And then it's definitely a lot more energizing than calming, which is really cool because I need the energizing happening right now. And then it is a medium to a little bit higher THC range than the lower. It says first bred by Rare Dankness, Ghost Train Haze is a sativa cross of Ghost OG and Neville's Wreck. Neville's Wreck. Oh. Unlike typical sativas, Ghost Train Haze grows dense buds blanketed in white crystal cap trichomes. With a sour citrus and floral aroma, Ghost Train Haze delivers a potent dose of THC to knock out pain, depression, and appetite loss, but patients prone to anxiety should steer clear of this heavy hitter. Low doses are conducive to concentration and creativity, but you may notice some cerebral haziness as you smoke more. Very cool. That's like a very descriptive one. Okay. Focus, energetic, uplifted. Yeah, all those. So the Ghost Train Haze strain flavors are citrus, lime, and sage. So I'm going to pull through that. I definitely kind of taste that sage, huh? Very nice. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of citrus in there. And then that sage is definitely there. That's cool. So, the Ghost Train Haze strain. Say that 10 times. Ghost Train Haze strain. Ghost Train Haze strain. Ghost Train Haze strain. Okay, we could go on all day. I did pretty good. So depression, 28% of people said it helps with depression, and then 27% of people said it helps with stress. So that's cool. Next, we've got the most abundant terpene. Oh yeah, so terpene so far is wait.
It's a hard one.
We said it earlier and I got it. Wait. Terpenoline. Followed by limonene and myrcene. So terpenoline, it says here, fruity, herbal, floral terpene that is also found in apples, lilacs, and nutmeg. So I was like, that's really interesting. Like apples, lilacs, very different from nutmeg, I would have thought, but okay. And then limonene, citrus, and then myrcene is the herbal. So because we haven't really, in our past talks, even the one with Al and I that we did was the cannabinoid corner, so fun. We didn't really talk about that one at all. So I'm gonna actually, I'm just gonna see if it's in this book. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's why I haven't talked about it.
Let's just get another cannabis with it and put on the cannabinoid corner instead of going too in depth here.
Okay, maybe, yeah, because I don't know if it's in here. Okay, sounds good. So we'll talk about it on the cannabinoid corner the next time. If you guys didn't catch that, we did a couple of weeks ago, Al and I, the cannabinoid corner. It was super fun, and we discussed and judged kind of the same way how we did in like the unicorn cup. How you just kind of like go through and test everything and just see it, like how you like it and how you taste it, and like the flavors and the terpenes and the and how it smoked and how it broke down and how it rolled up and everything like that. And then we gave like our ratings out of like 1 out of 10, and it was really fun and really exciting. So anyways, yeah, we did that with like 3 different kinds of bud that we got from Dirty Darts, and it was really exciting. And so yeah, be sure to check that out if you didn't. It was really neat, actually. I was going to get into this anyway, but I'll pause that for a second. I'll come right back into the cannabinoid corner, which we will be doing one here in the next week or two. We want to catch up and do another one, of course. But anyway, so I'll pause on that, come back to the ghost strain terpenes. Okay, so the terpenoline, I think that's how you say it. The fruity one, that very cool. And then what else do I have on here? Oh, that looks like about it. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I definitely want to light this. Happy 420 to you all, and welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for joining me. I won't light this one edge. Even today, like I was saying before my other shows, how like I don't know how you guys smoke it, but like with me, like I'm always like messing it up, and he's like, "What did you do to it? Like you just destroyed it." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I took one pull. Like I looked at it, I didn't even pull it yet." But anyway,
you're getting a lot better.
I'm getting a lot better. Okay, so I will talk about the cannabinoid corner a little bit. So yeah, it was really neat. We did our first episode being Mr. and Mrs. Happy Testing Services, and then From Bud to Baked. And we also dedicated our first episode to our puppy, who we had to put down, well, our 13-year-old dog, but she was my baby. But anyways, yeah, our Coda dog, amazing dog that we had to put down. So yeah, it was just really hard, but we dedicated that to her because she was our stoner pup, and we used to give her doobies and roaches, like the edges of ones like that if I had already smoked that much and there's this much left, and that she wants that because it's been pulled through with that right amount of heat, and she would understand that like that would help her, and she loved it, and so we'd call her the stoner pup. So anyways, hashtag stoner pup for you, Coda. So anyways, yeah, we did that first episode. Really fun. And so check that out on Facebook. We got like over 500 hits so far on views, so like it was really neat. And I'm pretty sure Al's like a big hit. So I was like, everybody loves you. Because I'm like, that's a big number. Even my shows, like I don't have numbers like that. So yeah, it was really fun and a great show. And we will be back. So we'll do that one. And we will talk about that terpene. And it'll be really exciting. What else? Oh yeah. One thing about that. So usually I do an edit afterwards, and I posted onto Rumble. And so this past one, I literally tried about 6 times, and maybe 7, and I would upload it and it would be all glitchy, and I would be like, no. And so I'd have to delete it and then re-upload it and be all glitchy, and I was like, no. And so like this kept happening, and I was like, oh my goodness. It's really good, but if I keep smoking it, then it'll perfectly all the way around. Okay, right. You know. So, what was I gonna do? Wait. I was.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, wait. And then so Rumble. So I was posting on Rumble, and it was just glitchy every single time, and I had to delete it because I was like, I'm not showing that. That's not my good work. Like my edits are great and everything's awesome, and I want you guys to watch my edits because it's really good. Like. Anyways, I think my chair went down. I'm just going to move it up a hair. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so anyway, I decided to start a YouTube channel. So I now have a YouTube channel called The Carmela Show. And underneath all of that, I will be doing all my sub shows that I'm doing. So I like the Cured by Cannabis, the aftermath, and like of being cured by cannabis. And then the Cannabis Corner that I do with Al. And then I eventually want to bring on Cannabis Confessions and bring Brad on and his story and the pictures of like before and after and how amazing the salves. I wonder if I have one here. It's like the wrong kind, but it looks like, yeah, a salve like that. And it was the CBC kind that just took like his burns from 2nd and 3rd degree burns to like his hands look like mine now. Like, and it was just an unbelievable like story. Anyway, so I want to get him on there as under my Cannabis Confession Show. So yeah, I will be posting videos, even of my past ones onto the YouTube channel, and then any of my new ones will go onto the YouTube channel as well until I figure out what to do with Rumble, because so far it hasn't been working, and I will try again on this one. What's that?
And for easier viewing to share, because Rumble's not really too well known.
Well, yeah, and so he's saying for easier viewing to share as well to people, because not a lot of people know about Rumble yet. And so it's still kind of a new thing. It's more of a free speech place. Like YouTube, I kind of thought I would get shut down maybe, so I was like, I don't know, but so far they've kept that one video up. So anyways, that's cool. So I will continue posting onto there as well, onto the Carmela Show on YouTube channel, and then Rumble is Cured by Cannabis. That is that title. Anyway, so yeah, follow me on there. What were you saying?
Yeah.
Did I cover it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else they have on there. Oh no, yeah, pretty much it. I will show you my dress. So, I've been so busy lately and just like working on a million different things, and like working at my job, and then like working on alterations for people, and then working on like different things. So then I was like, I have to still come on and do a show. But then this morning I was like, I want something new to wear for my show. So I'm going to literally just design something quickly and wear it for my show. So I did that. And I will show you my awesome dress. It's like, I don't know what's called, my Moochie cow neck, like, because this is like a big enough thick, like it's like that thick, and it will wrap around kind of, but I have it double wrapped and then kind of like just pinned in place because it can rotate throughout the black piece. But anyways, yeah, I just kind of like sewed a tube together. So my Moochie cow neck tube dress. And then I also made like a Moochie cow neck tube top. And so I made that, and it was like a teal one. I don't know if I've worn that yet on the show, but anyways. So I wanted to just wear something totally different and make something totally different. So anyways, I made this, and so you guys can check it out and see what you think. Thank you. Yeah, so really fun. And I loved the material because it went from just stripes to like when I did this, it looked like artwork now. And so I was like, oh, like it looks body paint work almost. Really cool. And then yes, I was like, I don't know what underwear to wear with it. And I was like, why do you need underwear? I'm like, oh my gosh, don't say nothing. Anyway, so moving on. So yeah, I made this morning literally in like 4 hours. And I was like, that's crazy, because like from design and sketch to like done and wearable, I was like 4 hours, not bad. So very cool. And then I also, my kiddo's coat is almost done, which you can see like right here. And I just have to finish off her cords, which I have literally custom made the cords that are going to make her sleeves and hood detachable and redetachable. And they have grommets that will be going in all along the hood and the sleeves to grommet them together. Anyways, so yeah, I've made this cord, but it's macrame, and it's got like secret coating within the cords that changes as it goes, and she knows what the coating means. And so it's really neat because I've never really done anything like that before that has like codes in it, and then something that custom. And the thing is too, so because there's one for the arm, or two for the arms, and then one for the hood, which is a really long one, so it's literally just needs to be finished with these end caps. But yeah, it literally took about 7 or 8 hours to do just these cords. And like the coat was over 50 hours or 60 hours possibly. So yeah, it's just, it's kind of crazy. But these coats are just amazing that I've been designing and making, and I've just been having such a blast. And then that's like kind of part of like my busy because before I was cured by cannabis, I literally used to lay in bed and be so upset that I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I could create this, I could create that, I could do this. Like I'd be sketching and drawing and be like, why bother? Like, and then sometimes I couldn't even have the energy or strength to sketch and draw. And so I was just like, oh, this is ridiculous. So to be able to even just do things like this is just mind boggling to me. So I love it. I even, what did I get? Oh yeah, so I got some new fabric. So fun. It was like super cheap, and the girls at the fabric line were like, oh my gosh, you have to show her these. So they I guess know that I'm, like weed leaves and cannabis. And so they told me that there's all this weed leaf cotton fabric that was on for like $5 a meter. So I was like, cool, super cool. And they were like, when it's gone, like it'll be gone. And I'm like, oh, okay, like. So I was like, I'll bring my man in the next day, and then, we'll look at it and maybe make some pillowcases, because I got some pillows there. Anyway, so yeah, I went in today and we literally got like some really neat fabric. Actually, I'll put that because it went out a little bit anyway. I should take a sip. Sorry, my throat is like super dry. I haven't talked in a while. I haven't talked in a while. You're probably in the background like, yeah, right? Just talking all the time. What do you mean? That's why my voice is gone. Okay. So there's this one, Weed the North, black and white, or I mean red and black, so that way good for pillowcases, dark. And then there's a green one, so we both have one. And then we got this other one. I got a couple of meters of each of these, and they go really well together. And so I'm gonna make him some more Moochie Man pants, because he's really loving the Moochie Man pants, and I love it too. And so that's another thing that's really cool, that I've been able to like pattern and whip together quickly, and then like get ready for him. I just looked at the time, it says 17 here, but anyway. so yeah, Moochie Man pants really awesome, and yeah, I can whip them together pretty quickly. I'm not sure what I would price them at yet, but I will let you guys know about that if anybody wanted to order their man some Moochie Man pants, because they're pretty fun and simple, and he's walked past here before and been wearing them, and then he's like done a little dance anyways, but yeah, I'll do some photo shoots maybe. Oh, and he was wearing them in the show, apparently. So maybe
The other pair.
Oh, okay, and I think you showed them again. Yeah, the other pair, the ones with the African animals on it, is really cute. Anyway, so yeah, that's my Moochie threads, of course. Be sure to check me out. That's actually funny that I found this business card, because I was like out of business cards. So this is my only one, but it's for my show, so I can't give it away. But yeah, I'm literally out of all my cards, and Bill needs cards, and yeah, it's very exciting. So life's just been awesome and busy and good. And so yeah, I wanted to talk about that and that I got. And then one really fun thing that I'll probably forget talking about, so I'll just mention it now, is with my other show that I did, the garden equals Carmela, and that's what my name means, is garden and Carmela. So look at what I found at the secondhand store today.
Yay.
Like, oh my gosh. Right, like Gardemonopoly. So I was like reading the back of it, and this is so fun, because like on certain days, like spring and summer, winter, you got to pay a fee, and then you got to pay your heating bill, and then you have to pay like a water bill. But then you can, when you're like going past in like the free zone in Monopoly, this one's called free compost. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And then the go to jail, it says go weeding. So you have to go and be weeding. And then if you're just passing by the jail, right, it says just mulching. But like, oh my gosh, so cute. And then, oh yeah, and then the gnomes. So it actually says on the grow part, when you collect 200, it says grow, and there's a cute little gnome. But one of the characters of like the metal pieces that you get to play is like, there's a gnome, so cute. And then like the wheelbarrow, ladybug, a worm, and then like a sandal or croc, and then like a shovel. But like, oh my gosh, so cute. So, and it was like brand new, unopened. Oh my gosh, and there's morning glories for Granny. Look at, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, Morning Glory is so pretty, the purple. Oh. Anyway, so I'll be okay. Like, so cute. And then I've been wanting something to play with my bunny and like boggle or something because I want to see how smart she is. She seems pretty smart some days. But I found this. It's called Blocus, and you have to like put these plastic pieces onto this plastic table. So like, I mean, she can like chew on it a little bit, like that's okay. Versus this other game that I was like, oh, she can't chew on those pieces. But so I'm pretty sure she's smart and she'll be able to like figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna try see how smart my little bunny is. Okay, so let me relight my doobie and then get into like stuff I was gonna chat about. I think I did all my first intro stuff. Did I get all the, what's it called, housekeeping? I got all my housekeeping done. Okay, yeah, so maybe I should start with that because I didn't know where to bring that in actually. But I don't know. Give me a second. I don't know. I'll try and fit it in at the right time. Yeah, I'll try and figure it out. Basically, I found something from my past that I had to write to get onto disability, and it's like 8-9 pages long of smallest handwriting I could have written at that time, and it was like mind-boggling shocking. And so writing or like blips and bits for this talk, I was like, this is like perfect to bring in because like the things that I'm reading actually, well, so maybe I'll bring it in now. Okay. Because I can, like right now, the things that I could not do before, which I'll read you a couple out of here. But you can see like that's the smallest like hand printing I could have done. So there's that page and the back, and then that page and the back. Okay, I don't want to lose the order here. Okay. And then that page and the back, and then that page and the back, and then that page and the back. So like I may have been going through a bit of stuff before I was cured by cannabis, and that's why I do my show, Cured by Cannabis, is because literally like my life was over and I begged to get onto disability, and I said everything that I needed to say, and I literally at the end here, I'll read that first maybe. It says, filling out this form has been a very stressful and painful time for me, and I truly hope I have explained myself well enough as I could not handle it if I needed to reapply. I cannot go through this all again. Just writing this out brought back so many bad memories, and I feel I somewhat relieved some of them, but the added anxiety and pains and sores on my face and a new breakout was too stressful for me. And that was like just this little paragraph here that I wrote at the end of all of those 16 pages it says or something. Anyway, yeah, just like ridiculous. And so there's like different things in here that like I just couldn't do. So maybe I'll like read through some of the things now that I am doing, and I'll try to reference throughout some of them because like it is just mind-boggling the level of where I was at before. Like I'm just like, what? Like even I'm blown away. I'm like, what? Like it was that bad? Like this is crazy. Like because like I guess like I have this magical power of like pushing things out and being like, oh, it's a trauma, it's a traumatic event, like block it out, and I'll, like my memory will just be like, that never happened. Like, but going back and like healing and revisiting some of that is how you get through it and heal through it. So like I've been needing to do that, and then I've even been, made aware through my inner self some things that I was like not aware of because I should have been under anesthetic, and I'm like, what? Like, how do I know this besides my inner self letting me know something? Like, so I can't get into that on this talk, but like one day I want to get into that and just be like, what the hell happened here? But anyways, yeah, it's a lot to get to. My chair is like slowly rolling away all by itself. I need like lock stoppers. I got this chair from the reuse, actually. It was so exciting. It was like multifunctional. There's like 3 or 4 different settings on it. It's like amazing. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, the arms come up and down, and then like the back goes forward, and then the whole seat leans forward. Like, I don't know why. Like, almost like off of like, what's that show? Like, It's like the Kronk show, like the Emperor's New Groove, where they like pull a lever and they slide down into like the crocodile. Like that's what this chair does in one of the settings. I don't know why. Where am I sliding down into? Under the table? Like what's up? Anyway, okay. But there's another setting too. What does that one do? Okay. Oh, up and down. Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, 3 setting chair, really cool. And then I found out like in this flyer that it was like a $599 chair, or $499 chair. I was like, what? Crazy. Anyway, okay. So. I've had to do, oh wait, everything shook, sorry. I've had to do everything, a lot of like time management lately because one, I've been like super busy at work and getting more hours, which has been really awesome and I love it and I still love my job and love dressing mannequins, so much fun. And then I love like helping people find exactly what they're needing, and I'm getting better at like asking the right questions too. And so I'm like, okay, is it for an event? Is it for this? Is it casual wear? Like, okay, what are you looking for? And then when they're like, I'm looking for pants, I'm like, okay, well, what length? What, you know, what flare? How narrow? And do you want jean or not jean or dress fit? You know, there's so many questions. Anyways, so fun, but it's cool because I know exactly what I'm talking about and doing. Oh my goodness, no, this fly is like, Jessica! Oh my gosh. Okay. I literally killed too many flies today. This is crazy because it's fly season, I guess. Before it was like, what was the other one we were trying to do? What? Fruit flies, yeah. Fruit flies, and then there was a spider incident. And like, oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, I've had to really deal with some serious time management and make lists and like checklists of like priorities and like this needs to go here and that needs to go there and this needs to be done by this day and that needs to be done by that day. And so, yeah, it's been really cool because, again, like I said before here, like, I couldn't plan to do anything because I was always in pain. I was always, like, my life was taken over. Everything hurt. Everything was just miserable. So, anyways, I'm just going to relight this for a second. Because I can't see through the bottom of it. Okay. Yeah, so one thing that's been really neat is, like, for example, in here, I kind of mentioned a bit, like, you know, I couldn't wear makeup much or jewelry much, or well, not even much, like, but at all, like, really. And then, like, getting ready to go places, even just, like, you know, having to go to the bathroom, like, brush my teeth and do this and that, like, was strenuous and, like, exhausting for me. And to get to like a doctor's appointment, get to here, to get to there, and then to get home, like I was done, I was exhausted, and I needed to sleep the rest of the day. Like I was just miserable. And so now, like I wake up early, and I've got a couple hours before work, and I pick out my outfit, and I've got like matching jewelry and everything. And then, you know, get time to do my hair, my makeup and everything, and then, you know, head off and go to work. And I love driving. Like, I absolutely love driving myself to work. And it's just like everything I'm like, I get to do all the little things, like, is so fun. And even like wearing jewelry. So like, I literally have 2 piercings in each ear. So I have 2 earrings in each ear. I'm wearing like a ton of bracelets on each wrist. And then a watch that dangles back and forth. So, like, with fibromyalgia before, oh my goodness, like, kill me now. Like, before, I would have died to have, like, that all over me. I would have been like, kill me now, because it hurt so bad. And now, like, I can be at work for 8 hours, and this jingle jangle all over me, back and forth all day. I even wear, like, wood earrings that, like, clang back and forth to each other, and it's fun, and necklaces that are big and bulky and stuff, but, like, I can wear everything now. And I'm like, what? This is crazy. Because, yeah, like, even reading in here, I think there was a part of something about jewelry. But anyways, it would be so hard to find all of it. But, yeah, it's mind-boggling to me, the little things that I'm, like, enjoying so much. And that I can fit into my schedule and do. Like, even if I'm, like, that morning, I'm like, oh, I need to have a shower quickly before getting ready for work. I can, like, do everything, like, shave top to bottom, wherever I need, in 12 minutes and get everything done and have a great shower and wash my hair and everything and condition in like 12 minutes. That's like my time. And then if I don't really need to shave much, like I can do it in like 6 to 8 minutes, and it's like great. And I'm like, this is amazing. Because before, like it would take me forever to shower, and I couldn't do it, like even really showering alone, because I was terrified I was going to fall. and be alone falling. And so I would take baths. Just, oh wait, here we go. Look at that, I found it. Something that I'm talking about right now. So just holding, let's see, sorry, bathing alone puts me at risk of falls and slips due to my weak and sore hip and my lack of core body support. I cannot use my right hand or wrist for support. It is too painful, and I cannot shave my own legs either from core imbalance and fatigue from fibro. Nearly blacking out each time I turn my head that way and neck that way, plus my arms are too weak. And that's, I think, when I'm talking about doing my armpits, because I used to shave my armpits, I would like see stars and almost black out. And I would have to like be sitting down. Like, it was absolutely crazy. So now, yeah, I'm just like, like, I put my legs up in the air on the wall, like, you know, and shave my legs, like, super easy, fine, and, you know, other stuff. And yeah, it's just absolutely, it's mind-boggling to me, because, like, yeah, before, and like, that's why, like, I'm saying this is because some people, like, don't know, maybe, as in, like, oh no, I'm losing track of where the pages go. Oh wait, I grabbed these from the back, yeah, 15, 16. Wait, how come that says, okay, it's at the beginning. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Good read, eh?
Good read, yeah. But that's why I'm saying all this, is because if you didn't go through something like that I went through for so many years of, like, living in chronic pain for so many years, that, like, nobody would help me, nobody understood, nobody got it, nobody, like, would accept me, like, as in, like, even relationships in the right way, or jobs, like, you know, like, they just let me go because they're like, oh my gosh, like, she's, like, gonna die on us, like, you know, it was so bad, like, and I'm like, seriously, like, this is crazy. And so, like, for so long, like, nobody believed me, it just, like, it was a mess. And then to the point of just, I was giving up on myself and ready to end it all, and just, I was done, and I tried everything to help and get rid of it and just try, and then no doctor was ever, like, asking the right questions. Like, for one, how come I find out I'm lactose intolerant, and those same period cramps that you used to call endo are, like, really bad lactose cramps that I get sometimes when I drink milk or eat cheese around my period time? Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, so that's why when I see this, and I found this in my storage unit that's been locked up for like 10 years, I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is so good, like, information for my show. And yeah, like, I literally had to submit this just to get on disability, for them to understand that, like, I cannot support myself. I cannot live on my own. I cannot survive. And then even too, yeah, boom, once you get on disability, you're, like, stuck with, what is it, like, $750? Like, it's just stupid. Like what they're giving the recovery benefit of, oh my gosh, I can't get into that. That's a whole nother show. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, it's just, it's absolutely mind-boggling to me that where I was and where I am now, and it's just such a blessing that yeah, I'm still doing my show. I'm still saying that, you know, cannabis is a different option than fucking big pharma. Like, you know, the amount of lies, the amount of, like, yeah, it's just crazy. Anyway, okay.
Big pharma is your dealer, not your healer.
Big pharma is your dealer, not your healer. That's good. I feel like I've said that on another show from you saying that. Thank you. It sounds like a big airplane. Is it a big airplane? I have airplane PTSD. Literally airplane PTSD from the stupid airplanes that were spraying the weird stuff throughout the summer. And yeah, it was just disgusting, like, yeah, disgusting stuff that would, like, ended up on my car. It looked like sulfur almost. It was gross. But anyways, yeah. So now every time I hear an airplane, I'm just like, what is it? Where is it? Like, oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, I can't see. So, time management, planning, all that stuff, all awesome. At my job, and then getting ready for work, been really, really cool. The amount of jewelry I've been able to wear, really, really cool. Oh yeah, another thing too is, I've noticed when I had fibro and really, really sore ankles and, like, tender points and all that, like those trigger point areas, I couldn't wear like ankle socks in the fall or winter, like even in the summer. Like I would wear warm socks in the winter, in the summertime. Anyways, so I've been able to wear like open toe shoes and like sandals, and then like no socks and like short pants and stuff like just the amount of things that I'm like able to wear is crazy. And then like I'm able to wear bras more now without it hurting. Before it used to even like hurt in places like just trigger point areas, and like hurt around here and hurt here, like everything hurt. It was crazy. So like I'm just like able to do all these things and wear nice things to work and really fun different outfits and everything. It's been really really awesome. And then yeah, the like being cold outside, like before I wish I could find that in here. I don't know if it's in here. It probably is. But basically when it would like get cold outside, I couldn't, like, I was even reading it up here that I couldn't like look up at the stars because I would like my neck would be too sore and I couldn't look up and it would just hurt so much. But anyways, I found that in here. I was reading to my man and I was like, this is crazy. But yeah, what was I saying? Something about my neck. Yeah. Oh, the cold. Yes. Anyway, so basically, in the cold before, my neck would feel like there was hundreds of thousands of needles going into like my neck straight, and then all the way down my spine, and I would like go like this, and then I would just like, and then I would start shaking, and I couldn't stop shaking, and then my teeth would start chattering, like, and it was horrible because my spine would tense more and more, and I'd be like, ah, like, and it was horrible. Like every single time I would get cold. And so the colder it got, the worse it got. And then like to the point where like trying to breathe even, like, cause your body's shaking so bad from like pain and agony, cause you're cold and you're trying to keep all these other sore parts warm and your body's struggling. Like it is like crazy. Anyway, so now, so happy. I can literally like be outside and it's windy and I'm like, oh, okay, like, you know, it's not shutting my body down. I can literally sit there and, you know, have a smoke and be fine and come back inside and be fine. And yeah, my toes are a little cold and I'll warm them up and I'm fine. But yeah, like even my circulation is better. Like my circulation before in my hands and feet used to be like so cold all the time. Even working on a computer, so cold. My hands right now are super warm. You can probably even see that they're red and warm. Like, and my feet aren't too bad. Like, they're a little, like, the toes are a little chilly, but, like, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Careful where I lift my legs. No panties, right? Oh, my gosh. Anyways, so, yeah. It's just been really cool that I can handle different weather now, because even like taking photography out in the snow, I never used to be able to do that before because I couldn't handle the wind, the snow, the breeze, the anything. Like I would just be like, I'm dying, I'm cold, I'm shutting down. Like, okay, I'm done. And I would be. And so, yeah, now I can do winter photography. I can do winter modeling, even with my Princess of the Pea dress and outfit and everything. Yeah, it's just, that was really fun because there was still snow around on the ground, and yeah. One thing at work is when we're a little short staffed, sometimes I don't get a lunch break over my 8 hours, so I'm paid extra for it. But I have to like eat on the job. But then that also means like I don't have a cover for me, even if I have to go to the bathroom. So I either have to like lock the store for 5 minutes or something, or just like go and run to the bathroom as fast as possible, and like, you know, so, or just don't go to the bathroom, like, so yeah, it's been a little crazy, but my body has been managing and surviving and like doing it, and I'm just like blown away because before, like, no, like if I like held stuff in and like couldn't go on my time and deal with everything my time, I would be so uncomfortable and so like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna die, and I need to like deal with myself like all the time, like on my schedule, and so yeah, at my work sometimes it's not always on my schedule, and it's been okay, and I've been surviving, and same with eating too, and like, you know, I eat when I can and everything, and that's been really okay too. And then being on my feet for like 8 hours a day and running around and like getting stuff for people and like reaching, like the amount of reaching I do, like we've got this little like stick that's like, well, it's not little, it's long, it's like the height of me actually. And then it has like a squiggle on it, of course, so you can lift like different things with it, like, you know, grab a mannequin piece down or grab, you know, a couple shirts down or something like that. Anyway, so a lot of the day I actually find myself doing this and like lifting and grabbing this thing down. So like my arms are like, you know, I'm doing good. And then my back and my neck and everything, like, I mean, the mobility I have in my neck now is like mind-boggling. Before, like, I ouch, like anything I would do, and then like a simple flinch and like everything would be out again. And you know, it was just, I was so stiff, I was so sore, I was so achy all the time, I was so anxious, and then easily set off, and then easily like, oh my goodness, like now I just put something else out, and like, oh my goodness, I just put something else out. And especially before, if I like saw a spider, it would just like throw off my entire like day. And you know, yeah. So I've gotten better in so many other things, so many things that I never even noticed before, never even thought like how much that affects your life and your day, because so many other things were bothering my life and my day. And then so yeah, when it comes right down to little things that I'm like, wow, I'm able to do this and this and that and that, and then like come home from work and still like make dinner and then like do this and that, and like and then sew something or whatever. And yeah, it's been awesome. And even I had a few alterations after work sometimes to do, and so I come home, and then like after work hours I'm like working on some alterations, and after dinner and everything. And so like all day, like I'm working and doing stuff with, you know, my hands, or working on my feet. And well, no, I'm not working on my hands and feet, I'm like working and making stuff with my hands, and then like on my feet all day at work and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. And then I'm not like at the end of the day like, oh, I need a nap, or oh, my feet are so sore. Like, no, I've actually been really, really good. And then I've switched up my shoes a couple times and been like, okay, this works better, this works, you know. And then, you know, change different ones throughout the day, even I've noticed is good. But yeah, it's just been mind-boggling, because just to like even get through one doctor's appointment reading from here, I was like, you know, the end of my world. Just want to see if I can pull something else. There's just so much, like I don't even know. Like, I mean, I should maybe highlight some stuff and break it down one show and just be like my disability application papers. Yeah, even like so I've said before in the past about my scar tissue being gone, and like I'm pretty sure it's gone. Like I used to be able to feel it all in my stomach and see it, even like I can still see it a little bit, but like it, like just from like a scar like this on my hand, like, so it's nothing. But it on the inside, it's like gone, in my opinion, because here, what does it say here? Where did I see that? The pressure from a full bladder so often throughout a 24-hour period is very painful for my pelvis, and also same as releasing a bowel movement hurts. So does going pee, as my uterus and ovaries feel stretched and torn away as the pressure goes down. My scar tissue also hurts too from past surgeries, and my cysts throb in pain. Rolling over in bed hurts my neck, shoulders, wrists, and you know, I can go on. So yeah, like it everything hurt, like it. And then just like they're like, after surgeries they're like, oh, you'll feel like $1 million. No, like it hurts more. You wrecked me more. Like, surgeries are not the answer. Like, do not just rush to surgery like, oh, they can fix it with surgery. No, like, that is not good. And then also being under anesthetic, not good. Like, we'll get into that in the show, because not good. Like, anyway. So yeah, it's just really neat to see that even like when I use the salves, because I always use the THC one, like, and rub it on my belly when my period was sore, which found out like it would help my lactose cramps too. So I was like, like, interesting. But whatever whatever I had that was causing them to do surgery after surgery after surgery, the pain salve of the THC pain salve, and then also the CBC helped the derma, like, it's a skin one, derma salve. And so yeah, between those two, like, it really helped my scar tissue. I can't lift my dress right now because, you know why. Anyway, so pardon me. So yeah, it literally, the tinctures, I feel like, went inside and then got rid of like all the internal stuff. Like, it literally, I was saying, years ago when this was all like going down and it was just melting away everything, and I was just like feeling so much better and better as I started taking the tinctures. I was just like, what is happening? This is crazy. But I started noticing that I was like, wow, like I can't feel them anymore. Like, cause it used to feel like, well, technically like that. So, okay, so if that's like the end, and so like there was a little like indent bump, and then it would be like sewed up, so that would heal, and it would be like, you know, a little bump. And so then I would feel that tube of scarring, go in, and then stop and come out wherever it came out, kind of deal. So, like, the fact that I could feel that, and then this was like, it was tough, like like a noodle, like it felt like a noodle, like stuck in there, and it would hurt, like, and it would like get cold in the summer, cold in the wintertime, and I would feel it, and I'd be like, oh, like a sickening feeling, like gross, and I would just like, oh, like it was such a gross feeling. There's one in my belly button, one off to the side, and one off to the other side, and then down lower, and then one right above my pubic bone, I think. Anyway, so yeah, there's like 5 or 6 of them there. Anyway, so I could always feel that. I could always feel that. Now, oh my gosh, like, no, I don't feel that. And that to me is mind-boggling, because I'm like, Bill's amazing tinctures literally cured like my scar tissue. Like, it got rid of scar tissue, like internal scar tissue that I had, and I used to feel moving around inside me, and like going on like even the mesh. I have a little bit of mesh in me from way at the beginning, like one of my first or second surgeries, like way years and years ago. And I don't even like feel that issue anymore. So I don't know. His tinctures just melted away the mesh. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, like the scar tissue, unbelievable from where I was and reading about it here to where it is now, because I'm like, it's gone. Like, in my opinion, it is literally, it's gone. So anyways, super cool. And yeah, if you guys, oh, sorry about this fly. But anyway, if you guys haven't got in touch with Bill or know about Bill or haven't heard me talk about Bill yet or new to my show, this is why I do my show, because this amazing man made this awesome tinctures that literally cured my stage 4 endometriosis and fibromyalgia and depression, anxiety, and TMJ, like chronic TMJ. Like I'm sure that's in here somewhere too, because my TMJ used to be so bad that I could not like eat an apple. I couldn't eat like anything hard that I would have to bite down on. Like, even sometimes a banana that was too like unripe and it was a little bit harder to bite, just because my mouth couldn't go in that position and bite down. Like, I couldn't put any pressure, because all up in like where the TMJ socket is throughout your ear and down into your jaw and on both sides, mine were categorized as like degenerative and like getting worse over time or something. There was deteriorating and degenerative or something, like, so it was like both of them, like they were so bad and then they're getting worse over time. So now, like, I can like, I talk all the time. I have a talk show. I eat, like, I can eat an apple. I can like eat things that are like crazy, like even a burger. I could never bite into a burger because I would like, and then I would get lockjaw almost, and I'd be like, like, and I'd be like, oh my goodness, and it would just hurt, like stabbing pain in my ears and in my jaw. And sometimes I could get like part way through a burger, and then I'm just like, I have to stop. Oh my goodness, like, it's so bad, the pain is so bad. So anyways, yeah, just even from taking tinctures, my TMJ like went away. My eyes got better. Like, it's just like unbelievable things that my health like changed in like little ways that I was just like, oh my goodness, that wasn't even that big of a thing, because so many other things were so much bigger, like endometriosis that they call it and incurable that they say. But no, like, whatever it was, I am literally cured and good and healthy and happy and so busy because I can be. So anyways, absolutely amazing. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say close to the end here, but yeah, I think I'll just finish up because I think I have just a few more things. So another thing about my work story here is I have not yet needed a sick day off, which has been really awesome. And I even had a period or two over the times that I've been working there for just over 2 months. And so, yeah, like, it has been amazing. And there was even, the one day that I was like just started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was absolutely amazing, and I got through it, and I was fine, and like, yeah, Bill's THC tinctures get me through, but like, I didn't really even need it. I just wanted to make sure I got through the day, so I brought it with me to work, And then, yeah, like, you know, halfway through my day, I was kind of like, oh, I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't really have a chance to. So I was just like, took a bit of that. And then I was like, okay, finally got a chance to go to the bathroom. But by then it had taken that pain away of like holding everything in, right? And I wanted to release. And so I did. But yeah, I got through the day and it was peachy and I was fine. And like, I even halfway through the day forgot I was on my period. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm on my period. Oh my goodness. Like, you know, maybe I should try to go to the bathroom here, like, you know, and just make sure everything's good and blah, blah. But yeah, like, because, yeah, us girls always want to make sure we're not leaking, we're not showing. But when you're working all by yourself, you got to check in the mirrors by yourself. Anyways. So, yeah, another thing, too. So, I've been crazy with my full-time job. All this awesomeness. And then, yeah, I think I was done with all that. So then another thing too is, so coming home, I've got a family. I've got a husband, I've got a kiddo, and everybody needs to be fed. And, you know, there's like cooking and cleaning and different things that need to be done. And so that too, like I was saying earlier, it's been really awesome because I've been able to come home and do that, like, and not just be like done for the day because, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I worked 8 hours. No, I'm doing really good. Like, this is crazy. Like, I could barely stand for 20 minutes before and make some dinner, or like half an hour and make some dinner even. Like, but now, like, yeah, it's mind boggling and I'm so thankful. So, and then, it was funny. I was actually like practicing my tennis swoops and everything because I'm trying to get these flies in the kitchen. And, before I was making dinner, so I got all of them. But anyways, all but this guy. He's not in my kitchen though. But I have this bug zapper, but it's shaped exactly like a tennis racket, and so I miss playing tennis. So I was like practicing all my tennis things and like jumping all around the kitchen. So yeah, the fact that I even had the energy to do that is super amazing because before, like, just swinging a tennis racket would have put my shoulder out. So I couldn't have done that before. Like, oh my gosh. And then yeah, like still doing my 3, you know, businesses on the side, you know, my Moochie, my Aquarium Moms, my CMW photo, and then teaching kiddo stuff still with her photography and everything. And then the amount of alterations that I've been working on has just been crazy through the roof. And it's been really cool too because like, I've been noticing like my memory is really good. Before, like, my memory was like really bad, especially with short-term memory, but now like I'm able to like remember measurements and stuff, and then like I'll have to like, you know, pin up something for someone and like write down the measurement and then what color the outfit was and what it was, and so I can, because sometimes they have like 6 different items, and then I have to like, you know, get them all together and then write everything down. And so I know what I'm doing when I sit down and do it, because it's not always like right away. Sometimes it's like a day or two later in the next week. Anyway, so yeah, my memory has been really good because I'm reading my notes and I'm like, okay, this is this. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember like pinning that, and I remember like planning that and what I was going to do here, like a dart there, this and that. So yeah, my memory's been really good. And then I think like a little bit of ADHD, but I'm using it to my benefit because I'm able to like focus on this and then shut down and then focus on this and then like shut down and then focus on that. And so yeah, it's been really good. And I've been able to like do multiple different things in like even spurts of time, because sometimes I'm like, I have like a few minutes to work on this, but then I've got to get ready for work for this, and then when I get home I've got to make some dinner, but I've got a bit of time between this and putting it in the oven and then getting to here, so like I can work on this. And so yeah, my time management has just been like amazing, and I've been fitting things in and getting things done, and then prioritizing and like order of business of things. Like this one they need for a wedding, so it needs to be done before Saturday because she needs to pick it up by Wednesday and blah blah blah. And so, you know, do this one first. And so like even working and doing that, and then still like fitting in even on days off of mine to like fit in a meal, or like, you know, eat and have it, you know, well, not necessarily have a nap, but eat, sleep. I have eat, sleep shit and priorities and all that. But yeah, like go to the bathroom. Like I remember being a kid and I didn't want to like stop what I was doing, and I used to hold it all the time. I like hold it all the time. But anyway, so now I've learned like, okay, like, you know, don't mess up your digestion. You gotta go like and do it, especially when you can and you're not busy at work or something. Anyway, so yeah, that's been definitely something too that I've been working on. Like still have to take care of myself, still have to fit in a shower or, you know, a bath or whatever, still have to fit in, you know, even my beautiful nails and shaping and rings and stuff. Like so fun. I love my beautiful nails. But yeah, I just I love even wearing more rings. Like wearing more rings is, I haven't been able to wear a lot of rings before because the amount of weight and the amount of like grabbing on things are just too much work, and, you know, and But yeah, especially the bracelets before. Wow, I just could never handle bangles or bracelets or anything moving. Like, practically had to be taped to my arm, like, you know, like those wristbands or something. Like, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, I think I'll end there or just kind of, yeah, fade out there. But yeah, so be sure to check out when we do the next cannabinoid corner, because that's going to be really fun and amazing. And we'll do more testing and talking about different terpenes again, and maybe bring in a bit more on the cannabinoid endocannabinoid system, because we were going to talk a bit about that on one of the shows. So we'll see if we get into that part of the book this week. But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to think what else I was going to say. Be sure to check it out as well on YouTube, because we have started the show on YouTube, our channel on YouTube as well now. So the Carmela Show on YouTube, and then be sure to check me out on Rumble again as soon as Rumble starts working. Oh, and that was one thing actually, yes, as I'm looking at it, trying to read my note, and I realized, okay, that's exactly what it says, and dummy, like, read it properly, girl. So anyways, is Rumble ads. So apparently there's been a lot of Rumble ads playing throughout our shows when we didn't do that as channel creators and content creators. I've watched it on a few of our other channels that we watch, and so it's probably happening on mine as well. I was going to watch one of mine and just see if it's happening, but I'm sure it is. So anyways, we're not doing that. We don't have any control of that, and apparently it's happening like every 7 minutes within our videos. So I mean, if my video is an hour long, that's like how many within that video. So anyways, that's not me doing that, and I apologize, and hopefully they're dealing with that, because that's not cool, like, that to slam that many in your face. But anyways, so do try to check out my channel there and follow, but check out YouTube and follow that, and I will be uploading all the new ones, but then over time uploading like replays of the older ones to get all the older ones on there eventually. So, but yeah, I want to add the beginning and endings of some of them that are older and they don't have that. But yeah, that's a bit of work for me, and I gotta fit that all into my priority list of my planning and time management, right? Because I'm busy because I can, and life is amazing. So yeah, happy 420 to you all, and thank you again so much for joining the show again, and I will see you next time I come on. I don't know when that'll be, if it's next week or if we do a cannabinoid corner next week. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. But yeah, I know Thanksgiving is coming up soon, so lots to be thankful for, and I am definitely very thankful for my health and my happiness and my amazing man and my amazing kiddo, and yeah, just having your health. If you don't have your health, you have nothing, and literally money cannot buy your health. So literally get in touch with the right people, and the right person, in my opinion, is a good cannabis health consultant, and they can explain to you all about what the cannabis is doing in your body and how it can help you and how it can help so many different things, because his amazing, amount of different ailments that he works with different people is just mind-boggling. So yeah, be sure to get in touch with him, because he is amazing with the amount of knowledge he knows, and I was blown away with that. It cured anything that I had, not along all 5 of my disabilities that I tried so hard to get onto disability for what? Because Big Pharma was just taking me down. So anyways, I hope you all have a great evening and a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you next time, and lots of love to you all. Thanks for following and sharing and liking, and be sure to check me out on YouTube and Rumble. And subscribe to YouTube. Yeah, my man's like, you can finally say subscribe because you have a subscribe button on YouTube. So yeah, be sure to check me out on YouTube and subscribe, and love you all so much, and thanks for all the support. And yeah, couldn't do this all without you guys, and without Bill, and without my amazing man. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.